Hello and welcome to the FNF roster reveal. This roster is by the people and for the people. You guys made this happen. FNF has been redesigned from the ground up so that the shows will run a lot more smoothly and there will be a lot less chaos. Anyways, the point is that you guys, the fans, picked the best professional wrestlers from all around the world in the polls that we ran. With that said, the following superstars, tag teams, and women are the people who, through your voting, made it to the FNF roster and will appear on Friday Night Fights. Now, let me introduce the superstars of FNF in no particular order. The first superstar voted by the fans is the architect, the brains behind one of the most dominant teams in modern history, The Shield, Seth freaking
Rollins. First up, we have Seth Rollins, one of the top prospects in the world.
Next is a man that has been a star all over the world, and I personally am very happy to have him here. The man is the Demon King, Finn Balor. The next superstar is a man that has never, ever given up, no matter how large his opponent was. He's known as the underdog from the underground. That's right, Sami Zayn. This man has made the list of FNF. He's the owner and founder of the List of Jericho. That's right, Chris Jericho. Next up, a man that lives by 3 words, fight Owens fight. That's right, Kevin Owens.
What an impressive year this man has had. Went from headlining KO Mania 1 to becoming the Universal Champion.
I think this roster needs to be a little more phenomenal. Allow me to introduce to you AJ Styles.
And speaking of one hell of a year, here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles, who's had one phenomenal year.
I'm glad you guys made the decision to add this man. It's the Viper, Randy Orton.
We have the Viper, Randy Orton, who's always looking to add more titles to his resume.
The next addition to the roster is another former Shield member, the Lunatic Fringe, Dean
and joining
Ambrose.
His former Shield brethren, Seth Rollins, here comes the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, who is going to make FNF one crazy company, to say the least.
The next man is truly the definition of awesome, or so he says himself, but he is more well known for hiding behind his wife's skirts. But either way, it's The Miz.
The Miz, who was proved for 2016 that he can indeed be awesome.
The next is a Japanese superstar that will lay you down with the Kinshasa. It's Shinsuke Nakamura.
And someone who you would say would be awesome is the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura, and we are very honored to see him fight for FNF.
The roster's already phenomenal, but why don't we make it glorious? The next addition to the FNF roster, Bobby Roode.
We have Bobby Roode, who is one of the top wrestlers in the world.
And no roster could be complete without SoCal. So it's the Samoan Submission Machine,
well, if you
Samoa
want to talk
Joe.
about top wrestlers, how about Samoa Joe, the Samoan Submission Machine, who is going to destroy the competition here in FNF.
The next man is everything that defines being patriotic. He won a gold medal while concussed, for Christ's sake. It's the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt
This man
Angle.
is wrestling personified, and he's not afraid to slap you with an ankle lock just if you look at him wrong.
The next person voted by you, the fans, is a man that will not only roast his opponent with custom entrance music, but he is also the local hero, Joe Hendry. This next person will make Friday Night Fights fun. He out-wrestles and out-dances his competition. Then he seals it off with a dab. It's TJ Perkins.
How about TJ Perkins winning one of the best tournaments we've seen in a long time?
This next man may get done for gimmick infringement, but hey, he is still one of the best professional wrestlers on the planet today. It's the high energy of Jay Lethal.
Speaking of talent, we have Jay Lethal. He is a very talented wrestler, and I'm sure he will destroy FNF competition.
Now we have a man who is not only aggressive, but he is calculated. He always has a plan, whether it involves using his high-flying offense or it involves using a barrage of attacks. It's none other than the Brian Kendrick. next man may be small, but he's a powerhouse. The man the gravity forgot, Adrian Neville.
Well, this man might be the one with the plan, but he is a man that gravity forgot Neville with his high-flying ability.
The next man is truly the muscle behind the Shield. It's Roman Reigns, and you better believe that.
We have, joining his former Shield brothers, the big dog himself, Roman Reigns.
This next man is looking to crush his competition. It's the Bulgarian brute, Rusev.
I want to see big dogs look no further than Rusev, who is a very scary man, I'll give you that. He will destroy everything and everyone in his way.
He's here to show the world. The next member of FNF is Dolph Ziggler.
A man who liked to destroy things, Dolph Ziggler is on what he calls the World Destruction Tour. And the destruction is, he steals your show, and then your girlfriend afterwards.
Lying, cheating, and stealing may have been the name of the game for this man, but he can hit you with a frog splash or get you trapped in a lasso from El Paso. Either way, it's Eddie Guerrero.
Talk about someone stealing the show, look no further than the one who lies, cheats, and steals, Eddie Guerrero.
Ooh yeah, and for real this time, it's the Macho Man, dig it?
Yep, but speaking of legends, you can't look no further than one of the all-time greats in our industry. He may be macho, and boy is he bad.
The final man on the roster will not only entertain you with his energetic style, but also impress you with his masses of power. It's the Ultimate Warrior. After going through all the superstars of the roster, I think it's about time to introduce you to our tag team division. So without further ado, in no particular order. First, we have a team that consists of a certified G and its 7-foot tall friend. It's Enzo and Cass. The next team share more in common with the Odd Couple than a tag team, but they've managed to get the job done on numerous occasions. It's the Swiss Superman Cesaro and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
Well, if you want to see a great tag team, look no further than the Swiss Superman Cesaro and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
You should eat your bootios, because this team will tell you that they are the only way to ensure that you ain't booty. It's the New Day.
You don't want to talk about no joke, how about this tag team having one of the longest tag team championship reigns of all time?
When you have a team that creeps out from the shadows and then attacks people, a team that are like the wrong turn people, well, it can only leave one team. That's right, it's the Wyatts.
The Wyatt family's coming to FNF, and boy, the tag team division better be afraid.
Next is a team that will put you out with their famous grand amplitude. It's Gable and Jordan, American Alpha.
I always refer to these guys as the younger version of the Steiner brothers. They're ready, they're willing, and they are definitely Gable.
Broken? That's an understatement for these men. You see, Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero are our final addition to the tag team roster.
Remember when it said that the Wyatt families were scary? Well, yeah. Here comes the Broken, Matt Hardy, and Brother Nero.
With that, we have now completed both the superstars and the tag teams of FNF. You all know who's next. Now finally, we have the women of FNF. The following are the pinnacle of women's wrestling, so it's my pleasure to introduce to you, again in no particular order. Firstly, we have a woman who is fearless, to say the least. The longest reigning Divas champion in history, Nikki Bella.
If you want competition, look no further than one of the longest reigning Diva champions of all time.
The next woman on the FNF's roster is a hugger. That's right, it's Bayley.
Well, if you want to talk about champs, you better hug like a champ, because Bayley is going to do just that.
Now we have one of the best women's wrestlers today. It's Paige.
Yeah, but if you want to talk about a woman who wants to get crazy, boy, you better to look no further than our raven-haired friend Paige.
Now I ask the question, why have one when you can have two? To complete twin magic, it's Brie Bella.
Well, look at what we have here. Joining Nikki Bella is her sister Brie Bella, and I'm sure here in FNF she's going to get into her Brie mode.
The next woman is the self-proclaimed last kicker. It's Becky Lynch.
Yeah, but if you want to talk about a woman who will destroy competition, she's 100% straight fire, the pun queen herself, and the Irish last kicker, Becky Lynch.
We've all heard of the Heart Dungeon. Well, this is one woman who knows a lot about it, as she is a member of the Heart family. It's Natalia.
And coming from the Heart Dungeon, we have Natalia, who honestly is family royalty. You cannot deny that.
The next woman here thinks she's fabulous. The self-proclaimed Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Yeah, but speaking of a woman who I believe has all the potential to be the top woman in the division, Carmella.
The next woman is the self-proclaimed boss. That's right, Sasha Banks.
Well, aside from royalty and all of that, we have the boss, Sasha Banks, who is here to make a statement in the women's division. Not only a statement, but a big statement.
The next woman, whatever she does, she always does it with flair. That's right, Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, but if you want to talk about a woman who wants to make a statement, look no further than the daughter of the king himself.
The final woman to add to this star-studded roster is just as good at kicking ass as the next one.
Well, if you want to talk about
It's
someone
Leva
who wants to make
Bates.
a name for themselves, look no further than Leva, who is coming as a new woman that we've never seen before, but I'm sure she's going to make a high impact here in FNF.
Okay, now that we've been through everyone, I would like to thank you all for coming. But wait, it isn't over yet. I'm not just going to leave it there. No. I would now like to announce all of our championships. Firstly, we will have the Friday Night's Ultimate Fighter Championship. This title is designed to be the crown jewel for the superstars. The man that holds this is the best man on the entire roster, as you'll have to defeat everyone else to attain it. But that's not it. We also have a title that is designed to be attainable by anyone on the roster. This title will have more details released about it shortly, but for now, what I can tell you is it's called the FNF Superstar Championship, and as the name entails, that's what it's for, giving every superstar a fair shot at a belt. Now, what kind of person would I be if I neglected the women's division? That's right, there's a title for the women's division called the FNF Women's Championship. But that's not it. We're also going to have the FNF Tag Team Championship. This title is one that will be contested for by some of the best tag teams around the world, meaning that it will be hard to come by, so the teams that manage to win these should count themselves lucky. Now that's truly it. I would like to thank everyone for watching. I would also like to thank my team. Anyways, thank you all and good night.